Hi guys. Hi. How is everybody? This thing's like right over here and I'm right here. Shout out to everybody. I'm gonna be rearranging things back here because I don't like this white part. I need to move around. Hold up. I just literally had to move, and so I just moved really quickly. That's what I had to do. Okay, welcome everybody. Don has been a member for 11 months. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Don, for supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you. I have a comb. I was trying to grab a pen, and I grab a little one of them. What are they called? Sometimes I'd be scratching my head, and I'm like, all right, this is perfect. And I'd be grabbing pens and pencils, and today it's a little comb. Welcome everybody. Kitty Coo, how you doing, love? Rihanna, Brady, Becca, Rosa from Jersey, girl. Shout out to you. Katie, how are you? Who else is in the house? Jen, Nebby is in the house. Tiffany, how are you? Who else? Don Roden is here as well. NJS55, shout out to you. Who else? Who else? Jen hates social media. Shout out to you, love. Thank you for being here. Nikki, how are you? RO has arrived. You've arrived. Shout out to you. Now my head feels itchy. Sometimes I feel like thinking too hard and my head begin itching. I'm like, all right, a comb, a pick, you know, something works. Something works. Or sometimes I'm just like, I like play with my hair all the time. So I be grabbing a comb all the time. Welcome. Today's the greatest day. I'm for the conspiracies. Well, shout out to you. Big Blue, shout out to you. Whitney, how are you? Clearly suppressive, shout out to you. If you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you've come to the hi Rapid. Thank you, clearly suppressive. Princess Jasmine, how are you? My mic sounds off. Okay. I felt like it sounded off too. Let me just check something. Oh, because guess what? I'm not on the. Is my mic sound good now? Let me know. You know why my mic sounds off? Because I wasn't on the mic. I was on the AirPods. The mic wasn't plugged in. I don't know. Thank you, Las Ronan, for giving me the heads up because now my mic is fixed. Now I feel all right. My mic is. I was wondering if anybody could hear me. You thought it was your headphones? No, it's my mic. Y'all gotta let me know, okay? Don't be slacking now. Tell me what's going on. Hey, Recovery RCM, welcome. See, you called it right away. Hey, Elsa. Hey, Just the Tea, please. How are you? Hey, Perry, ya llegaste, ya puedo empezar. Yep, we've arrived. Hey, Jay, how are you? Shout out to you. Thank you. Let me see, who else did I miss? The people. Cheeks, how are you? Andrew, how are you? Shout out to Andrew Whitney. Life is a conspiracy. Life is a conspiracy. Greek lady, how are you? Thank you for being here. Who else? For those that are coming through, on the Sean Atwood, they keep on saying that Julia's DNA was never done by the police. It's weird. Okay, let me say something real quick. Somebody emailed me. I've received a lot of emails about my last commentary regarding Julia Faustina. And let me just say this. There was a person that emailed me who said, I know you hate Sean because of Jaglier. No, I don't hate Sean. I don't hate Sean. Y'all need to stop saying that. That's not true. I like Sean Atwood, actually. I don't always agree with the approach, but I like Sean Atwood. I do. I do. Um, I've given criticism. I feel like he needs to push back a little bit. My eyeliner is everywhere. But that's it. That doesn't mean just because we don't agree, just because we don't see eye to eye, y'all. Can we be adults here? Like, this is not High School Musical 2025. All right. Sometimes I really do like Sean Atwood. I do criticize because people criticize me. That's okay. Manajo, shout out to you. I've been thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, just because we don't see eye to eye, we can watch whoever the hell we want. We can agree to disagree. It's called being an adult. That's it. That's all. So please don't. If you're gonna write me an email about how I hate, no, I don't. I don't hate anybody. There's maybe one or two creators that I could probably say I don't like you, but Sean Atwood isn't one of them. I promise y'all. Okay. Let me see. Okay, can y'all do me a favor, please? We have can y'all keep Sylvia and Wim and Mana Joe and those that are sick in your prayers, because listen, shit is going around. People are getting sick right now. I can attest to that. So please just, health wise, we got some folks that have been sick and have been out. These are our supporters here on this channel, or you know supporters for a couple years. So shout out to them, y'all, especially Wimmy Wim, Sylvia. You guys know Mana Joe's been sick too. So shout out to Mana Joe. We're thinking about you. I know I was like, what is going on? And I hope everybody's okay. We will agree to disagree. Yes, we will. Yes, Ronnie, you know how I do. Belen, how are you? Yep. No worries, KL. You are entitled to your opinion. Let's see. This isn't the 5 p.m. news. Not all, some formats and styles. That's unique about Facebook. Okay. I think Julia was arrested because she was warned not to contact them and she called Jerry. I think she was told not to go near the McCanns. All right. So we're going to talk about the McCanns. Shout out to B. Tim. Then we got to talk about this interesting lawsuit. Now, you guys know that I saw B. Tim here. Destiny is screwed in the lawsuit. He admitted liability. I haven't even read it, but I pulled it because I wanted to do a reaction with you guys. You guys know, if you know me, if you've been following me for quite some time, you know that I'm the type of person that likes to go and review different things, right? I just talked about BookTube, okay? Giving commentary about a very public situation. I'll talk about BookTube. I'll talk about true crime. I'll talk about, the ex-Scientology community. I'll talk about different things. That's what I do on this channel. I give commentary about different things. We do true crime. We do sometimes, exposing the industry, celebrity stuff. We go everywhere. Okay. And you guys are here in this journey. So please know, if you're in this channel, we going everywhere. So we're going to talk about Destiny, who I've never talked about on my channel. And I said, damn it, we're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about it. And guess what? A lot of people say, well, damn, I didn't even know about this. And I learned it. All right. And I appreciate it. We have variety. Okay. You said Rab's child earlier today when you were covering the crash. I thought you were talking about the one in Toronto. Still, I was multitasking. And listening to you wasn't clear. Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, it's a different one. It's a different one. And it was two planes that collided out of Arizona. That's a crazy situation. Thank you. Exactly, Princess Jasmine. Please tell them. Please tell them. You're sick too. Oh, please get better. All right. Hate is a strong word. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have, there's some creators that I don't like, and I will tell you, I don't like this person, and I'll name you my reasons. And sometimes it has to do with the fact that people have gone really personal with me. But I do not, please don't put that out there. I don't have a problem with Sean Atwood. I may not agree, but I'm sure he doesn't agree with everything that I say. So it's okay. And I'm sure his people don't really like my commentary. And that's okay. Guess what? It's YouTube. Y'all, I got to show you guys something. So my middle child, okay, he had a Valentine's Day party. And they do little Valentine cards, right? And I am so like, this is a zipper bracelet for somebody who has ADHD and likes the fidget spinners. Like, look at this. Can y'all hear it? It's like it's a bracelet that's a zipper. This is like amazing. And then it's a bracelet. I love it. So I was like, I'm going to find one that I could just wear. Is that weird? Look at it. It's really cool. Look at it's a bracelet. I could see myself playing with this for a long, long time. Okay. That's it's the ADHD in me. All right. Shout out to everybody as those notifications are going out. We're gonna get right into business. Adrian, you are so sweet. Shout out to you, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, if you come to see me, then make sure y'all are hitting the like button, okay? Hit the like button like you owe a bill. That's what you guys need to do, all right? Don't sweet talk me. Hit the like button, all right? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Bridget, how are you, love? All right, let's get it together. Aaron, shout out to you, member for 5 months. Hope y'all feel better. Thank you, Aaron. I hope everybody feels better because the shit's going around, like I said. And for me, it's always like the end of November, March. That's when I always get sick. Winter to spring, it just seems to kind of always hit me at once. All right, guys. So let's get it together. So let's start with this little story situationship right here. Let's talk about Julia, Faustyna, Wandelt, There's a couple of last names that she has. Okay. Now, like I said, some of you guys have emailed me and said, I don't know if I agree with your commentary on Julia. And part of it is because I've been following it for quite some time, for like in 2023. And then once it was found out that she really is not a McCann, people then just kind of like said, all right, this is too much. She made a public apology to the McCanns after what happened. So now it's like something has ignited in her. Now, let me tell you what I think it is, respectfully. I think that she is, I don't think, in my opinion, I don't even believe she believes that she's Madeleine. Okay. But hey, that's just my opinion because I've been following her for that long, and I've actually, there's some videos that I have on private that I might unprivate now, to kind of show a little bit of the history. Since people are coming to me asking me about these videos, I might do it. I might put a little playlist together, and you guys can watch from 2023 when the story first broke. There are some who was it? Was it Julie? I bet Julie would be interested to find out. I don't know if she's covering this yet. I interviewed Julie here, who she actually interviewed Julia and Pxie at the time. So this should be interesting. But this is what's going on, okay? So Polish woman claiming to be Madeleine McCann is arrested as she touches down in the UK. She got arrested, right? So this was today. It broke. A Polish woman who claims she is Madeleine McCann has been arrested moments after landing in Britain. Police swooped in on Julia Wandelt at Bristol Airport and held her on suspicion of stalking and harassing Madeleine's parents, Jerry and Kate McCann. The 23-year-old, she's only 23, she's young, who had just flown in from Poland, had been due to meet a friend who lives in the area, I guess, when she was surrounded by officers in front of stunned passengers. The friend, who is thought to be aged in her 60s. She's 60. The friend is 60 and she's meeting a friend who was arrested and taken away. Wandelt believes she's Madeleine and says she recently taken a DNA test, which has been examined by a specialist in America, linked her to Kate and Jerry. Also known as Julia Wandelt, she became an internet sensation in February of 2023, literally 2 years ago this month. So girl's been arrested, I guess. She posted this on Instagram. I am Madeleine McCann. There were so many people that broke that story. I think we all did. All right. So then she appeared on Dr. Phil with Pia Johansson. And Dr. Phil kind of allowed her, gave her that platform. It was found out. They did a thorough investigation. I think in Portugal, there was this news network that did an investigation on it. They went as far as to find her mom to give commentary, and her mom had been making posts on social media about the fact that this is their daughter, and they had all the pictures and all the birth certificates to prove it. You see, when Julia first came out, she was telling people that she didn't have a birth certificate. She lied to people. She was telling people a bunch of lies, that she didn't have any baby pictures and no birth certificate, and that was not the case. She had all that information. And so then what happened was she had been in other mental health facilities before, so she's been held captive before, okay, over making these kinds of allegations. Prior to all of this, she got into like OnlyFans modeling. She got into music, and then when she apologized to the McCanns, she went back to music to do her music. Okay, so I think it's interesting that she apologized to the McCanns, and then I don't know, she recanted. So is she stalking the McCanns at this point? Like, guys, I'm a little worried about that. Yes, and that is correct. I remember her mom made a social media post about this. And, and like I said, some people feel like she's telling the truth. Personally, I don't think that's the case. And I'm telling you guys are going to make me, no. Her mom has a birth certificate. They did an interview with an investigative journalist up in Poland. And they did a sit-down interview on this. There's a birth certificate, and that I don't know where that interview's at anymore. I don't know if it's been put on private. I'd have to look. But I'm going to pull all of this. Yeah, and there's more information on that too. I promise you. I don't feel like we're getting the full story. But I mean, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll pull all the story, and you guys can decide what you want to decide. I'm not here to convince you that she is or she isn't. I'm just telling you, in my opinion, I don't think she is. I think she's somebody that needs help, and that I think that the internet has lit a fire on her to make her believe that this is who she is. Personally, I just don't think that that's what it is. And people, the story is reigniting again, and I don't think that that's good for her mental health personally. But the only outlet that I see reporting right now is the Daily Mail on this, and that's this. That's all. Just recently, I have seen her on another channel, and she's back to saying she's Madeleine. Right, Deborah? That's what she's saying now. She apologized when this story went viral. I don't know, you guys. You said she needs to act like Elsa and let it go. Yeah, maybe I'll pull some of that. Maybe I will. I'm trying to figure out why I put it on private. But I do have that information. There's a lot of videos I have that have been put on private regarding this. Part of it too is because she was getting bullied. Hey Sylvia, we were just talking about you. Y'all drop some hearts for Sylvia. And Wim, please, and Mana Joe. Everybody's been feeling a little sick. Thank you, Sylvia, for being here. I hope you're feeling better. And please get some rest. This is my opinion. I don't think it's her, you guys. I just, I don't know. I'm willing to accept if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's her. Okay. And I will, like somebody said, I'm telling you, I got so many emails that said, please revisit all of this, and everything. You said the DNA expert contradicted her on Radar Online. Mochi, where? Did Radar Online do a article on her too? Because I only saw, well, let me see. Julia, Wandelt, Radar. Let's see. Radar Online. Did they do a, really? Okay. When? 3 hours ago. Okay. Thank you. So the Daily Mail and Radar Online did one. All right. Well, here's the second story that was pulled on this. Okay. Madeleine McCann stalker. Oh shit, they called her a stalker. Wait, dang, they are not holding back. No, I didn't know this. I'm just now reading this, y'all. They said stalker. Even the Daily Mail didn't even do that. They called the lady a stalker. I wouldn't have done that because, like I said, I do feel like there's something wrong with her. I'm telling you guys, she's not well. Drinking my drink. I gotta turn on. Y'all want some ASMR? Some ASMR? Can y'all hear that? It's my favorite drink. Thank you. And big shout outs to hold up, who made the drink possible. Brady Becca, thank you, love. Shout out to you. She's insane. Even well, they called her a stalker. Okay, but let's keep reading this. Yeah, like it's a big harsh to just say that, but I'm just gonna say that. I'm so behind this story. No, recovering RMCM. I covered the story in 2023, so only if it's a beer. I have to what's the word? Refresh people. It's been a minute since I've covered the story, but this was one that I really dived into, and I got a lot of people from that remember me from back then. But anyways, so Madeleine McCann stalker Julia Wandelt arrested at UK airport after she's accused of harassing girls' parents with new claims new DNA proves she's missing child. Okay. A woman who claims to be missing Madeleine McCann has been arrested just moments after she touched down Great Britain. Polish stalker. Oh my God, they call it the Polish stalker? No. Julia Wandelt recently claimed new DNA evidence strongly supports her declaration that she is the little girl who went missing while on a family vacation in Portugal in May 2007. Oh my God. And this was what Radar Online revealed. According to the reports, police at Bristol Airport surrounded Wandelt, arresting her on suspicion of stalking and harassing Madeleine's parents. The 23-year-old, who just flown in from Poland, had been due to meet a friend who lives in, is it Cardiff? When she was surrounded by officers in front of the stunned passengers. So Radar Online can reveal Wandelt has been accused of stalking the family. Oh my God. In previous tape conversations obtained by Radar Online, an officer working Operation Grange of Port London Metropolitan Police told the woman, "We know everything that is going on with you. You are not Madeleine." He added, "I know that this is hard to hear. I have worked on this case since 2011. It's not been tested, the DNA. We cannot spend public money on something like that. We know you're not Madeleine." I think they talked to her family. Oh my gosh. Kindley, oh my God, where have you been? Thank you for being a member for 20 months. Thank you, love. I haven't seen you around. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your continued support. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you. This is what Radar said. All right. So that police was harsh. I will say that. If they did DNA, she wouldn't keep asking for one and wouldn't keep harassing them. In my opinion, McCanns are hiding something, even if she's not Madeleine. Conspiracy mom. Your opinion. It's like they're damn if they do and damn if they don't. You guys have to understand the McCanns have been like social media, not social media, but like this was a news this was like internationally covered, and they were accused, and they're still accused till this day of having something to do with the death of their daughter. So for me, it's like whether it's they do a DNA or not, I don't think it's gonna like do anything, you know. In my opinion, I don't think she's Madeleine. I've said this before. And I don't think they're hiding anything. I mean, I just sorry guys. You guys have to I don't know why we're not showing the family side of things. If you guys see birth certificates and pictures of her when she was a little girl, there are pictures out there that she looks like Madeleine, but she's not Madeleine. But that's just my opinion, okay? Y'all can believe whatever you want, okay? Yes, they do, Andrew. I don't think she's alive. Personally, the McCanns, or excuse me, Madeleine, but that's just my thought on that. He added, "I know that this is hard to hear. I have worked on this case." Okay, so we know you're not Madeleine, and they did I know that they did an independent investigation about this, and they determined that that's not her. Okay. But Wandelt has been adamant about her identity for years and doubled down on her theory earlier this week following the results of a DNA test. However, a source told Radar Online exclusively that there are plenty of questions about the doctor who gathered the results. Remember I told you about this doctor? I said, what? Who's this doctor? Just like there's plenty of questions about the investigator with the non-PhD, Fia Johansson, the fraud that was frauding a bunch of people who she aligned herself with. Okay, let's keep going. The source said that the DNA expert is in no way did a forensic comparison for Julia. Instead, he had a brief look at the data she sent via email and explained what he would need to give his detailed opinion. The insider continued, what Julia has shared is simply the brief email exchange between them, which he states the DNA is not the evidence. According to the others, to our source, the DNA expert further explains and said, bottom line, the unknown person presented is not part of the unknown mixture presented. So did she just misrepresent what the expert said? You said the doctor quoted the Daily Mail is from the California. This one is unnamed. I don't know. More doubts came when the source revealed that the apparent DNA that Wandelt sent off to the DNA experts was sample of the SJM1 from the published Portuguese police files. The SJM1 is saliva samples from Maddie's pillowcase. The insider also adds Wandelt's facial comparisons were done using an app. There's only Julia and a bunch of AI apps. You're kidding, right? This is what we're using to basically say that this is Maddie McCann. This is what we're using. She doesn't even look like her sister. Why are we like I have a confession. These are my confessions, okay? Selena Quintanilla is my mother. We have the same eyebrows. We might have the same lips. We might have the same features. I bet you I could put my face and her face in an app and we'd look alike. I'm just saying, like, what are we doing? You know, I did actually have somebody write to me last year talking about that their mom was Selena Quintanilla, that they were the long lost child of Selena Quintanilla. I said, "Oh, I still have that email." Okay. I don't know, y'all, but okay. Hey Kim, how are you, love? Listen, I'm not believing it. Again, but I'll continue reading. You had no idea. You're like, I had no idea, Rabbit. Yep. I am her long lost baby, even though when she died was what 1995, and I was like in 5th grade. She just doesn't know that she, she was a teen mom and she doesn't even know it. Let me just say oh my gosh, she never knew about me. The Quintanillas never knew about me. Hi. You, Adrian, you might be his 14th child because he's got 13. You might be the 14th. Hell, you never know. All right, let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. I'm laughing at the chat. So Wandelt, however, is adamant that her DNA was a perfect match to samples taken from the crime scene. On her new Instagram account, that maybe McCann claimed that the DNA was analyzed by highly respected and recognized world expert Dr. Monte Miller. Now, to be fair, they said that Fia Johansson was also an expert. You know, the lady didn't even have a degree. So yes, I'm good. So as long as you agree with the findings and you tell me something different, I'm going to agree with the experts. That's what I'm going to do. Yes. Okay. She alleged that the expert compared the DNA she submitted to the crime scene after Madeleine's disappearance and claimed they matched the missing toddler's eyes, teeth, and voice. In another post, Wandelt shared a screenshot from Miller's apparent testing, which states the results strongly support that Jerry McCann could be Julia Wandelt's biological father, as the data aligns perfectly with the parent-child relationship. Wasn't it like 69.23%? Okay. Wandelt also took to her Instagram stories to share side-by-side images of herself and Jerry in an apparent attempt to show similarities in their facial features, including their nose and their smile. I don't understand. Like, I'm sorry. That's the story. Okay. But you guys can disagree. You guys can believe this. I'm just not believing it. I don't. Part of it is because maybe I'm a little biased given that I've already seen what this did when it first came out. All I can say is bless their hearts. Give them the sweet tea and butter biscuits. Hey, that sounds really good. I'm down for some butter biscuits. Let me just say that much. Nothing wrong with some butter biscuits. So of course this is making like headlines because that's what it's doing. But y'all, I mean, let me know what you guys think. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong about this story, and that's okay. I'm willing to accept and eat crow with some tapatio. Yes, some hot sauce with crow. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know? This story is giving me Anastasia. Okay, there you go. Yes, they did, Mochi. I will say, well, the way that they're talking about her, I don't like it. I mean, I may not agree with everything that she's putting out there. I do feel like she needs help. But come on, to call her the stalker, I mean, is she stalking them? Maybe. I don't know. I just don't agree with it. I feel like, can we be nice? But then that's asking too much. All right, I need to find these court documents. Hi, Dios mío, where did these court documents go? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, I'm gonna have to find them again. Damn it. I just had them. Okay, we got to talk about another person. You said rabbits don't eat crow. Okay, fine, grass, whatever. All right then. Okay, y'all got me. All right, rabbits don't eat crow. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna open this right here and go to my downloads history because I know I downloaded this paperwork. It's so complicated. Okay, here we go. Destiny Part 1. I don't want to have to rebuy these documents. Okay, let's talk about another situation that's happening. And you said she's looking for someone to love her and accept her. KB, I think you're right. I think she's looking for attention. And sometimes people think that it's about money. It's not always about money. Attention isn't always about money. Sometimes it's about, that's it, attention. Maybe she wanted to be a musician. She wanted to be a singer, guys. This is like, don't you guys ever notice a theme? Sometimes, singers, entertainers in the industry don't make it. So they come out here outing the industry or saying that something really bad happened. And then they become like victims of the industry when you're kind of having to question everything that they say. This has a similar feelings of that. And there's more than one who has done that. There's more people than one who has said, hey, this happened to me and I'm going to expose the industry and have no receipts or anything. But they're given a platform to say that something happened to them when it didn't. Okay. Or there's like less receipts of the things that they're putting out there. Julia is also a singer. She's been singing. She wanted to be a model. She wanted to be a singer. Before the Madeleine McCann thing, she was singing all the time. Then after she did her apology, she was also singing. But, that is my opinion. I could be wrong. You guys are entitled to your opinion. And by the way, let me reiterate, I have no problems with Mr. Sean Atwood or Ron. Actually, I like Ron a lot. I don't have any problems with anybody. I really don't. So y'all stop with the drama when you say that. It just kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I was like, what? Since when? So what? So what if I don't like, the lady that lies that rescued Epstein victims? I don't give a shit about that. I don't care. I don't like her. Oh well. Thank you. Well, I mean, I didn't even know that she was being investigated for that. So the McCanns must have filed a police report on her, right? They must have filed charge. I don't know how the UK system works, but they must have filed charges on her for them to have gone to arrest her. They don't want to be near her, and I don't blame them. I would be worried too, I'd be worried. Like, can you imagine somebody saying, I mean, I don't know. Just my thought, All right, let's move on. Let's move on. So let me tell you how I came across this situation. All right. I was looking at the news, local news, and it said Florida streamer Destiny sued over cybersexual harassment court documents. And like I said, I cover a variety of stories, right? And of course, this one piqued my interest. Number one, I've never talked about Destiny. Stephen, what is his name? Bonnell. I think that's how you say his last name. He's a pretty huge streamer. He was live today and he had over like 8,000 people in his chat, right? He is a platform with over 850,000 subscribers, so very close to 1 million, okay? He's been on Piers Morgan. He does a lot of political commentary. That's kind of what he does. And so, yeah, I mean, that's what he does, okay? But here he's a Florida-based live streamer and YouTube personality known as Destiny was accused of sharing sexual content of a woman without her consent or knowledge. Okay. So a federal lawsuit filed in the Florida District Southern District, Florida, on Tuesday, alleges that Destiny, whose real name is Stephen K. Bonnell II, sent a sexual video to a random fan, who then spread to various websites. He's a douche. Say more. I don't know him that well, but we got the legal docs, and I haven't read them all. And I said, I got to react with my people, okay? So this broke today. And I mean, he was kind of like, whatever, it's not a big deal. Now, did you know that she was 19 years old and he was 33 when he met this guy? She was 19 years old and he was 33 when they met. I don't know about you guys, but that's just disgusting. It's just weird. I know she's not a child, okay? Like, I get that, but 19 and 33, I'm sorry. I struggle. I don't know, okay? Let's keep going. So this action seeks to hold defendants accountable for unauthorized, intentional, and unlawful disclosure and dissemination of intimate images and sexually explicit videos of the plaintiff, thereby causing plaintiff extreme emotional and physical distress, depression, anxiety, and harm to her personal and professional reputation. Plaintiff seeks injunctive relief, damages, attorney fees, we all know this, and other reliefs this honorable court deems just and proper. Okay, so plaintiff brings claims pursuant to the inter alia, which is the intimate image protection, which would be like the revenge porn, okay? Sexual cyber harassment statute, and other Florida laws pertaining to the right of privacy, public disclosure of private facts, and the intentional infliction of emotional distress. I didn't even know, like, Florida has this thing about this. Some states don't have a civil revenge porn thing. It's typically criminal. So the plaintiff is a Miami-Dade resident in Florida. Defendant is Stephen K. Bonnell II, is a citizen of the United States, and he is a resident of Miami Beach, Florida. Okay. So here are the factual allegations. This is what she's alleging. Bonnell, known as Destiny, is a live streamer and a political commentator. He has over 840,000 subscribers on YouTube. He has a huge following on X, Kick, Reddit, and Discord. Bonnell had over 700,000 followers on his Twitch channel before he was banned from Twitch in March of 2022 due to hateful conduct. So he was banned from Twitch due to hateful conduct. Plaintiff, known online as Pxie, is also a live streamer as well as an influencer. Pxie has 15,000 followers on X. And on Twitch, she has over 10,000 followers. Plaintiff began conversing with Bonnell on the Discord platform when she was approximately 19 years old. Bonnell was approximately 33 years old. She's 19, he's 33. At that time, plaintiff was a new streamer in the same niche as Bonnell, politics. You said I was today years old when I learned such a thing as revenge porn law. Yeah, some people try to like make their own definition of it, right? But it's very simple. Like, my understanding is that if you are in an intimate relationship, this is why in the legal paperwork they're trying to establish the relationship. If you're in a partner relationship, like she was 19 and he's 33, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're sharing pics like nudes, or you did like a video, and then you guys break up or something, somebody decides to disseminate it, yeah, you can get in trouble for that. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So it's called revenge porn, and there's laws for that, and typically that's criminal. I didn't know if it should be criminal at least, so I'm surprised that there's no like criminal charges for this, at least that we know of. Approximately 2 years later, on or about September 12th, 2020, after multiple conversations about consent and boundaries, plaintiff engaged in sexual relations with Bonnell. Plaintiff was inexperienced and had only and only had one physical relationship with another person prior to Bonnell. This was the only time plaintiff and Bonnell had sexual relations. During this one occasion, Bonnell recorded videos of plaintiff and him engaging in sexual conduct. The videos. Unbeknownst to plaintiff at the time, on or about October 4, 2022, Bonnell disseminated through electronic means one of the videos to a 19-year-old woman using the screen name Rose. Rose was a random fan of Bonnell on his Discord platform that reached out to him on Discord. Bonnell had never met Rose, despite knowing nothing about Rose and even knowing her real name. Bonnell intentionally shared the video with Rose without plaintiff's knowledge or consent. So he literally released these videos to his fans, and she's also 19. B. Tim says Destiny secretly recorded many, many women and men without their consent. He will have more lawsuits on his way. Also, Nick DiOrio and other community channels are turning on him. Really, B. Tim? B. Tim, you're kind of like me. You're like wanting to know what's going on everywhere because you like know everything about different communities. I didn't know about this. So of course, like when I came across that article from Florida, I said, let me talk about it and see where everybody's at. You know what, Heidi? There's this epidemic, honestly, of like people recording shit and then disseminating. Like that's become an epidemic, honestly, online, and people not consenting to things like this, right? Anyways, so let's keep reading. Now, double tap and hit the like button, please, and thank you. Here we go. So on or about November 29, 2024, the sexually explicit video of plaintiff that Bonnell had shared with Rose was uploaded on the website Kiwi Farms. Oh, we know about Kiwi Farms. Kiwi Farms had the Nick Rekieta documents. Okay. The video was also shared on multiple other pornographic websites, including notfans.com, thoughthub.com, pornbiz.com, epong.com, erom.com. Oh my God. So this video was like shared to all those platforms, uploaded. The caption on the video on the different platforms identified both Destiny and Pxie. Oh my God. Hold up. It's horrific. The plaintiff's face is visible and identifiable in the video. Shortly after the video is posted, various friends and random followers of plaintiff informed her about the dissemination of the video. Some of the messages are very accusatory. She is shocked, humiliated, and mortified by the dissemination, I can't even say the word, dissemination of the sexually explicit video. As of today's date, the video has been viewed on the notfans.com website over 10,000 times. It has been viewed on thoughthub.com over 58,000 times. It is at least as many views as other websites, but it has been since removed. It is still on the Kiwi Farms site. Why is it on Kiwi Farms? But the site does not have a number tracker, so the number of the views is unknown, but estimated to be in the 10,000s. On erom.com, there's over 10,000 views, but it has since been removed. Okay, so like if Kiwi is aware that this person she's a victim of this, why is it on these sites? Why can't they get it down? Last Ronin, like you did not lie. What is going on? Hold up, yeah, I meant to make this bigger. Okay, all right. On the evening of November 29, 2024, plaintiff sent a message to Bonnell on Discord expressing her horror that he had shared the video of her. So he uploaded this video to these sites. She asked him if he sent any additional pornographic videos to anyone. He admits his guilt, responding, there shouldn't be. No, I'm sorry. There is literally no excuse. I'd had phone combos and stuff with this person and they're fairly close to me. It's worthless to say at this point, but I'm super sorry. There's literally no excuse. He admitted to this shit. Oh my God, on today. What happened? Yo, my head is getting itchy. Where is my hair pick? Like, I am getting so. What is. He admitted. You literally. Oh my God. Y'all, Plaintiff then asked him to delete any and all videos that he has of her. The leak of the video goes viral and is being discussed by thousands of followers of Destiny and Pxie on various platforms, including YouTube, Discord, Reddit, Kiwi Farms, X, Twitter. Plaintiff begins receiving hundreds of insults and harassing messages. Many of the followers discussing the leaks on the different accounts falsely claim that plaintiff exchanged sex for professional growth and favors from Bonnell. What a fucking asshole. Oh my God. Plaintiff feels increasingly humiliated, mortified, and depressed and starts feeling suicidal. I'm so sorry, Pxie, that this happened to you. I don't know you, but I'm sorry that this happened to you. How is this not a criminal offense? On or about December 11, 2024, she starts writing suicide notes. Oh my God. Plaintiff messages Bonnell and tells him she is tired of living anymore. She's just tired of living anymore. It is a matter of time until my family discovers what happened. I feel like the best thing for me to do is to kill myself and schedule a post just detailing my feelings on what happened to try to ensure a situation like this doesn't happen again. Plaintiff then unfriends Bonnell on Discord so that she cannot receive any messages from him. So what the fuck did he do? What did he do? On or about December 13, 2024, plaintiff meets with Bonnell's close friend and business associate, Kyla Turner. Screen name, not so something. I'm not even going to try saying it. Plaintiff tells her about her suicidal thoughts, that she cannot bear the humiliation and harassment she's enduring. Okay. And that she wants to ensure Bonnell never does this to her or anyone else again. Turner tells her she will talk to Bonnell and tell him what they discuss. Okay. So not only did the plaintiff tell Bonnell, Destiny, everything that she was feeling, plaintiff also talked to a friend, and friend Kyla is going to tell Bonnell everything. Okay. All right. On or about December 19, 2024, Turner asked plaintiff if Bonnell has communicated with her or added her back as a friend. Plaintiff responded in the negative. All right. So then plaintiff continues to feel depressed and suicidal. The leak of the video is still a viral topic of conversation on multiple platforms, with people making horrible accusations about plaintiff. On the morning of January 20th, 2025, two videos on YouTube are posted by two different streamers discussing the Pxie leak. The video included screenshots of private messages of plaintiff discussing the situation with friends and claimed that plaintiff took hush money, only cares about money, and does not care about other victims of defendant. Well, how many victims does he have? How the hell does this guy still have a platform? Wow, Adrian. Law enforcement didn't do anything about it. She's young, you guys. She met him when she was like 19. And he's like 33. So it says only cares about money and does not care about other victims of defendant. These videos have been viewed by thousands, including one as of today was viewed by over 90,000 people. The majority of the posts by people assume that Bonnell shared the videos with Bonnell's consent and knowledge. Well, he shared it to somebody, and then somebody upload them. We don't know how it even got to this point, right? So on or about January 20th, 2025, in desperation, Pxie, plaintiff, goes online and announces that Destiny shared the videos without her consent or knowledge, and that she will be seeking legal recourse. That same day, Bonnie Destiny responds on various platforms, including Reddit and I am Gyor, and falsely claims that the video leaked happened without my knowledge, consent, or authorization. This claim directly contradicts his November 29, 2024 explicit written admission to plaintiff that he knowingly and intentionally shared the videos with Rose without plaintiff's consent. Wow. So then May 20th, right after plaintiff announced publicly that she would sue Bonnell, one of the followers reached out to plaintiff and told her that Bonnell had sent the video to his sister about 2 months earlier. The follower informed plaintiff that she believes Bonnell is sending his sister explicit videos of other women without their consent. Wait, what? And all of this can be tracked. On January 21st, 2025, aware of an impending lawsuit and potential criminal investigation, Bonnell starts destroying evidence. And see, this is a stupid shit that you could do. Like, oh my God, let me stop right here. Literally, you get caught and then you start like deleting messages. Like, I swear, like, why do people think that they can just delete messages, re-edit, and think people don't be downloading stuff? Especially if you have a habit of doing that, of just deleting shit and being stupid on the internet. Like, yeah, they're going to like, just people are going to download things. You know what I mean? Sister Jen. Uh, you said Destiny is morally bankrupt to have no empathy for anyone, right, Jojo? I don't get it. All right, guys, do me a favor. Let me pause right here and hit the like button, please. And thank you. That I would appreciate the help and support. Y'all know I don't ask for much, so I appreciate any type of let me see. Where are we at with the likes? I need to get better. I got 91 likes. Please hit the like button. If Pxie allegations are true, Destiny deserves to go to jail and be sued. Absolutely, Andrew. Absolutely. But Jojo says that he's morally bankrupt. Like, oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Like. All right. It helps the algorithm. All right. Thank you. Let's keep going. So on January 21st, he deletes messages. And then on January 23rd, Bonnell receives a letter from plaintiff's counsel informing him of plaintiff's intent to sue and demanding that he preserve all evidence. Okay. So then, good night, Andrew. Shout out to you, Andrew. Thank you for stopping by. Here we go. On or about January 23rd, 2025, Bonnell begins to publicly harass and defame plaintiff. He posts to his group chat called DGG with multiple people that plaintiff / Pxie is just after his money. Huh. On or about January 23rd, 2025, Bonnell has also posts on his website and his chat, DGG chat, that Pxie and the people behind her just want money. So there's no point in going after the hacker. He's probably some broke loser anyways. So they aren't even mentioning him. Over 1,000 people have potentially viewed the defamatory posts. I want to hit it, but I don't want to hit it because I don't know where it's going to take me. Bonnell's attempt to divert blame from himself, cast blame on the alleged hacker, is directly contradicted by his own prior explicit written message. We saw that message to plaintiff that he intentionally shared the videos by his text messages with Rose, in which he tells her about the video with the young girl that he will send her. Bonnell continues defaming and harassing plaintiff on the website. My goodness. And in the DGG chat, he implies that plaintiff is just trying to milk him and that she's not going after anyone else that might allegedly have been involved in the leak of the videos because she can't milk him as much money out of that target. Potentially over 1,000 people have seen the post. So in or around the end of January 2025, approximately 15 women reached out to plaintiff. 15 women reached out to plaintiff to tell her that they had received sexually explicit images from Bonnell of other women without the other women's consent. B. Tim, you said that there might be other people speaking out. Oh my God. 3 of these women also tell plaintiff that Bonnell deleted their chat threads after January 23rd, 2025. Hold up. Let me see how long this is. We're on line 30. Okay, we're almost done. Upon information and belief, multiple women, including Melissa, is it Gorison, and Stacia, have recently come forward and publicly alleged that Bonnell has released sexually explicit videos of them without their consent. Upon information and belief, these images were posted on different pornographic websites without their consent. A woman with the screen name is a Charity recently found out that Bonnell had secretly made an unauthorized audio recording of their sexual interaction and then had distributed it in multiple people, had it distributed by multiple people without knowledge or her consent. So that's interesting, right? If you go back to that message, he's admitting fault that he shared this video. So then he shares it, and then he's not directly uploading it, but other people are. So he's sharing it for other people to upload. That could very well be the case here, guys. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's keep going. So Bonnell has retaliated against is it Charity? I think that's how you say her name, by publicly posting private messages during a time when she was suffering a mental health crisis. On or about January 23rd, 2025, Bonnell begins a smear campaign against plaintiff and tells his followers that plaintiff is only interested in getting money from him. Over 1,000 of his followers could have seen this post. He also tells his followers that his only crime was being too much of a gooner. The word gooner is slang for someone who's deeply engaged in excessive adult X-rated content consumption. Is that how you say that? Is it gooner? Gooner. So it's a slang for somebody who's engaged in excessive adult X-rated content consumption, sometimes in a compulsive or an obsessive manner. So, oh God. And these are very young women, okay? Thank you. Almost all states have, it's like a goon. Well, not a goon, like a gooner, ER. Oh my God. Look at Last Ronin. All right. Basically, he watches porn obsessively, right? Like he can't get enough. He always has to. So he's doing these videos so he can watch them. That sounds like somebody that's very sick and needs a lot of help and maybe needs some kind of intervention for that. There's an intervention for that, I'm sure. Okay. Anyways, she informs her followers that Destiny Bonnell had recorded a conversation with her without her knowledge or consent. She alleges that after their personal relationship deteriorated, he became publicly hostile towards her. Kraken. You know what? He would be perfect for Jody Hildebrand. Jody Hildebrand will take that out of you. I mean, she's so criminal about it. She's behind bars. Thank you. I died, Craig, and I didn't expect you to type all this, okay? But shout out to you because you totally you won the comment of the year for now. Somebody might take your crown, but this one right here was everything. Let's keep going. Okay? He became publicly hostile, and then later he posted to his followers that he has the recording and that he could publish it. And then on February 9th, 2025, after posting a link to a clip of her talking about his sharing of the video, Bonnell retaliated against her by posting private sexual text messages between them and to his community chat group. On or about January 26, 2025, Hannah Brooke, a follower of Bonnell, contacted plaintiff and informed her that even after the video was publicized on November 29th, 2024, Destiny Bonnell offered to send the videos to her. A few days later, another follower posted Brooks' direct messages with Bonnell. After the messages go public, Bonnell deletes his messages with Brooke in an attempt to cover it up. Defendants have admitted that he disclosed the video to Rose, and there's evidence that he disclosed it to other people without plaintiff's consent. Basically, the defendant could have and should have expected the videos would then be publicly disclosed and disseminated to hundreds and thousands of people online, which is exactly what unforeseeably occurred. January 30th, 2025, Bonnell admits that he had been actively deleting evidence of his wrongdoing, specifically messages with multiple women who have claimed that he shared sex videos with them without the participants' consent. On or about February 8th, Bonnell posts on X that he agrees with another post that claims that plaintiff is extorting him. On or about February 9th, 2025, Bonnell makes another defamatory post on X to his followers that plaintiff only cares about getting money from him. He informs all his followers that the video can still be seen on Kiwi Farms. The post has over 1 million of views till this date. That is insane. Okay, I'll have to check that out later. The videos disclosed by Bonnell were of a private nature and were never intended for public distribution. Defendant's action have caused plaintiffs severe emotional distress, humiliation, reputational harm, definitely. Plaintiff's career as a political streamer, definitely, especially if you're a political streamer. You know, and you're a female political streamer. I'm sorry, like reputation is everything, right? Has been adversely affected, and her aspirations of being elected for office have been greatly diminished. Oh my God. So these are the counts, but he admitted, oh my God. This is the paperwork for the lawsuit. And she is her screen name is Pxie / Jane Doe. And I know that there's other paperwork that's been submitted as well. Wow. I give zero shits what people do in private, but when your habits leap off the screen and hurt other people, then I got a problem with you, right? Last Ronin. He's still on YouTube, Vic. He only got kicked out of Twitch for like hateful content. He's like a political commentator. He's been on Piers Morgan a couple times. Like, Piers, you gonna let this guy up there? Let me know, because literally, and this lawsuit dropped yesterday, and there's more documentation that dropped today. I believe that there's a protection order that was filed too. Let me see. This filed too. Proposed protection order from the plaintiff. That's what dropped today. And I mean, I hope she gets it, because then, I mean, maybe that can stop him from posting bullshit about her online. Yeah, they submitted a protection order. Plaintiff memorandum to support a motion to proceed under pseudonym and protective orders. Okay. She wants to be she wants to run for office, and he's like defaming her. And it's kind of scary because she's like 19 years old, or she was 19 years old at the time. She's probably a lot older now, but like, I think she should remain as a Jane Doe or Pxie, which is what people know her as. And, you know, hopefully they sign this protection order. She needs it. Don't worry. I assume he will get back into Kick's good graces when they start wanting that revenue again. People hammer Destiny in Pierce comments. I hope so, because I'm telling you, have a good night. No. I don't know. I mean, Pierce will allow anybody who's got a little clout up there, you know? I don't think he does his own vetting, you know? I don't even think his people do his vetting as well. Let me see what's going on here. Now, I got some information here while we were live. What is this? Come on, upload. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull this. Do we have information now? Hold on. You guys know I've been waiting for Liam Payne updates. Do we have info now? Hold up. Give me 1 second. Do we have an article? Is this new? Do we have an article? Let's see. I might have to do a separate video on this. Maybe I can record this and do it separate. Hold up, guys. My internet's being kind of weird. Wow. All right. We got a little bit of breaking news. This is... The courts have acquitted the Argentinian businessman accused of the death of Liam Payne. That's the breaking news. I got to do a separate video. So I'm going to go now. I got to look into this a little bit more. Yeah, so heads up. Nobody reputably supports Destiny. He's had a fling. Oh wow. Gee, I didn't know that. Okay, I got to do a video on this, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I got to get my stuff together cuz I got to read it. I don't want to read it now cuz I'm going to get upset. So, I'm going to do a separate video on this, okay? I know, I think we all did. I just got it. I mean, I told you guys. Unfucking believable. Let me tell. Unfucking believable. Can't believe it. Okay, let me see if anybody else is talking about this shit right now. Because this really makes me mad. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to do a separate video. Let me go live here and it's only going to be 10 minutes just to separate this from this. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Keep an eye out, okay?